Hello, this is Jess, and this is chat session number 58. It's December 28th, Thursday, 2017. Just briefly today, I watched a lot of TV. I watched an episode of Lost, Season 3, Episode 12. I watched an episode of Deep Space Nine, Star Trek, Episode 12. And I watched Friends, Season 9, Episode 5 and 6. So I watched a lot of TV today. And it was alright, because I had my leg propped up. All these people were hollering at me, but I can't even go down my stairs without getting in trouble. So it's a lot better. My leg's not healed. They keep saying all this crap. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try to go back to work. It's got a big old, it's like somebody stabbed me in the leg. But it's healing, I guess, but I'm just having a lot of issues still. But maybe it'll get better before it gets infected. I hope it don't. But that's where we are with that stuff. Alright, we're going to do the tidbits of history. This is 1895. On this day, the world's first commercial movie screening takes place at the Grand Café in Paris. The film was made by Louis and Auguste Lumiere, two French brothers, who developed a camera projector called the cinematographer. They revealed it to the public in March of 1895. Then in December 28, 1895, the siblings screened a series of short scenes from everyday French city life and charged admissions for the first time. There was a lot of movie stuff before this, but no one had ever made it charge an admission like at a movie where you go somewhere and you pay money to go in like we do now. It had never been done up until that time, 1895. You had people like Thomas Edison and different people. They had all kinds of inventions that they had made in the 1830s. That led up to these two guys taking all that stuff that all these other people had invented up to that time and put it together and figured out how to run a moving video that took pictures and it looked like one entity without separate shots being shown. So they're the ones who decided they were going to set it up at a theater, and they did it in France, and it went from there. And then of course it spread across the world. They sent out people all over the world with their equipment to film stuff, and then it happened, America got their first theater, and then people started setting up in California, and that's where it all came from. Hollywood was developed. Around in the 1900s, it was actually going on. There was a lot of stuff going on there for that. And that all came from these two guys deciding they wanted to charge admission for people to see what they did. So it worked out pretty well. All right, the next tidbit of history, 1975. It's a sports history. A crowd of 17,500 ice hockey fans watch HCCSKA, in other words, the Central Red Army, from the Soviet Union, defeat the New York Rangers 7-3 at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The game marked the kickoff of the first so-called Super Series, a series of mid-season exhibition games between Soviet Union and NHL teams held from 1975 to 1991. In that season, the very first season, the Soviet Union team dominated. They had 5 wins, 2 losses, and 1 tie. And so they ran the series. They say that I forgot which team it was, that won the hockey, the Stanley Cup that year, played them. It was one of the NHL teams, played the Soviet Union Red Army, and people say it was probably one of the best hockey games that's ever been played in the history of hockey. The score ended up being 3-3. It was a tie. They only got the Soviet team only got 13 shots on goal against the NHL team, but the goalie from the hockey side got 38 shots on goal, but they still managed to hold them to a 3-3 tie. Pretty amazing stuff. They say it was just back and forth drama the whole game. So anyway, that's the tidbits of history on this day, December 28th. A little bit of, I don't know what cinema would fall under, the arts, the creative stuff that goes on in our history, different things that have happened that bring us to where we are today with the invention of, just imagine in 1895 having what I have right here, this camera right here, and look where it was, and look where we are now. And from 1895 to 2000, that's when this kind of phone probably came out. So it's already deleted old phone. It's antiquated probably. It's already junk, but it still works. I can still make videos. Just imagine the transgression, the progression of where we've gone with video and stuff over the last 100 years. Pretty amazing. But anyway, I have a surprise guest today. It's my daughter Aryka. She's staying here with us for a while, and we're going to move over here to her and let her say a few words. Just bear with me here. Can you see?
Yeah.
And say whatever you want to talk about for a minute. The show's Aryka's now.
I don't want to talk about nothing. I was just going to say hi, and that was it.
Well, say it.
Okay, hi.
And now what? What's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, something.
Nothing really.
Yeah, something.
Just chilling.
There's a nice painting behind you. Looks like you're in Italy or somewhere.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice to go there, probably.
Okay. And so, time's running. We're already at 6.5 minutes. So you're welcome to share. I can see you've been eating candy.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of craving for some chocolate.
Oh, yeah. And what else? Anything on your mind? Anything you need to say? You may be a guest on here numerous times, but this is the first guest on the chat sessions. And you got to talk about something.
I don't have anything to talk about. All I told you is I was going to say hi, and that was it. I didn't say I was going to talk about anything.
But you should.
Well, I don't have anything to talk about because you just put me on the spot.
No, you said you were going to be on here.
No, I said I was going to say hi, and that was it.
And we're drinking out of our red cup.
No, mine's clear.
Yeah,
Mine's
you
a
can
glass.
drink out of that. So there's no infringement. Shouldn't do that on air.
What, cough? You can't cough on camera?
I do all the time. I spit and everything.
Ew.
I do everything.
I'm sorry y'all have to see that. It's very disgusting.
Alright, so this is Aryka. And we're going to go back to closing it out.
And play some games, probably.
Yeah, we're going to play some Skippo or something. Oh, can't say that. Sorry. Can't say that word.
Uh-oh, we're going to get another letter.
Yeah, a lot of copyright stuff. Okay, so that was Aryka, and first time a guest has been on the chat sessions. So it took 58 chat sessions to get a guest, but that's one down and hundreds more to go. So, all right, we're gonna talk a minute about this. I saw this guy today, Ted Nugent. I saw him on some video. And it's a shame that he has to ruin his ability of playing guitar and throw his real self into the public and turn on the very people who supported him and who thought that he was a brilliant artist, which you can't take that away even if he is psycho. But and he has a right to his opinion. That's the beauty of this country. We all have the right to say what we want to say. But when you say that we elected Trump, we got rid of all the crooks and all the thieving that's going on, it ain't changed. It's only gotten worse and more right in front of our faces. And this guy's over here just praising the American people for making the choice that was a lie. And he said that we got rid of the liar, and that's all Donald Trump has done since he's been in office is lie. And I think that Ted Nugent looks down deep into his rock and roll heart like he always talks crazy stuff. And I've seen this man 5 times in concert. I've supported this man with my hard-earned dollars. And it's unfortunate that we have a different view on humanity. Sure, we want everyone to get out and do their part, but some people have disadvantages that nobody can understand but them. And to blatantly put people that are having a hard time into one pool of, this is the reason why our country sucks, because all these people want to just suck all their stuff away from them that they work hard to make and all that. When I say this, Ted Nugent, you've been blessed. You've been blessed with the hard-earned money of people like me, going in and enjoying your show and seeing it and saying, man, you're a great guitarist and all that stuff, but enough's enough with the hatred, man. I mean, you gotta have some kind of soul in there that has actual feeling towards people that aren't as fortunate as you. I'm not saying you got to give up anything. It's your life. It's your money. Take it to hell with you. I don't care. But when you when you start saying stuff about shoving the Constitution up people's ass and this kind of stuff, man, that's what losers say. And I don't think you're a loser because you can play guitar. I mean, that's the only good thing I can say about you is you know how to play the guitar. You're a rocker. But you're giving me a different perspective of, I just don't understand your mentality, and it's not that I hate you or nothing like that. I just think that you have an anger inside of you, and you're instilling other people to have that anger as well against people who are just unfortunate to be in an unfortunate situation and may need assistance. And I'm so thankful that never happened to you, but it happens to a lot of people at different times in their lives. And I think it's a crying shame that you have taken all those people's money, and I'm talking about Ted Nugent again here. You take all those people's money who went to your shows all around the world and supported you, and all those American dollars here in the States, all them people probably having to cut something or sacrifice stuff to go and see your show, for you to turn around and call them, what you think they are, horrible people because they're having a hard time and that kind of stuff. I think that's wrong, and I'm just calling you on it. I ain't mad at you, and you have a right to be how you want to be, but some point or later you got to look at yourself and say, is that really how you want to be? Because it's not right. That isn't a natural human instinct. Hatred is a learned thing, and we need to start spreading the right kind of message to give people hope. Even if you don't give them anything, you can just be nice about it. You don't have to give them nothing, but respect them as people, and not just loser bums and all that kind of crap. Whatever the words you use, different things you say. Enough's enough, man. But anyway, I'm rambling on. I just have a hard time understanding people who can go through life blessed and having things that they like, and they can do what they want when they want to, and yet there's somebody out there that's having a hard time and they want to turn around and be shitty to them. I just don't understand that mentality. But that's neither here nor there. This is Jazz Chat session number 58. Be truthful, be happy, and let's look out for each other, okay? Great football coming up this Sunday. I'll have my picks out here after a while. Okay, bye.